Thus the heavens and the earth and all their host were made. And God finished on the sixth day his work, which he did, and on the seventh day he rested from all his things, which he had done. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because in it he rested from all his things, which he made and put in order. Here is the origin of the heavens and the earth from their creation, from the day when the Lord God made the heavens and the earth. There was not a single tree in the field, and the grass on it had not begun to grow, because the Lord God had not yet sent rain on the earth, and there was no one to work the earth. But only steam came out of the earth and moistened the whole face of the earth. Then the Lord God took dust from the earth, made man and breathed into him the breath of life, and man became a living being. Then the Lord God planted a garden in Eden, toward the east, and put there the man he had built. And the Lord God caused all kinds of trees to grow out of the earth, pleasing to the eye and with good fruit to eat. And in the middle of heaven was the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And a river came out of Eden, which watered heaven, and from there it divided into 4 arms. One's name was Fison. It surrounds the whole country of Havilah, in which there is gold. The gold in that country is good, and there is bdellius and the onyx stone. The name of the second river is GIhon. It surrounds the entire GIhon country. The name of the third river is Tigris. It flows across the face of Assyria, and the fourth river is the Euphrates. And the Lord God took the man he had made and put him in the Garden of Eden, to work it and guard it. The Lord God then gave Adam a command and said, "From all the trees of paradise you can eat, and do not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, because the day you eat from it, you will surely die." And the Lord God said, "It is not good for man to be alone. Let us make him help suitable for him." And the Lord God, who had made from the earth all the beasts of the field and all the birds of the sky, brought them to Adam, to see what he would call them, so that all living beings would be called as Adam would call them. And Adam gave names to all the animals and to all the birds of the sky and to all the wild beasts, but for Adam there was no helper found for him. Then the Lord God brought upon Adam a heavy sleep, and if he fell asleep, he took one of his ribs and filled its place with flesh. And the rib taken from Adam the Lord God made a woman and brought it to Adam. And Adam said, "Behold, this is bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she is taken from her husband. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall be joined to his wife, and they shall be one flesh." Adam and his wife were both naked and not ashamed. But the snake was the most cunning of all the beasts on earth, which the Lord God had made. And the serpent said to the woman, "Did God say that you should not eat fruit from any tree in the garden?" And the woman said to the serpent, "We may eat fruit from the trees of heaven, only from the fruit of the tree in the middle of heaven did God tell us, 'You shall not eat of it, nor shall you touch it, lest you die.'" Then the snake said to the woman, "No, you will not die. But God knows that on the day you eat from it your eyes will be opened and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." Therefore the woman, considering that the fruit of the tree is good to eat and pleasing to the eyes and worthy of desire, because it gives knowledge, took from it and ate and gave to her husband, and he also ate. Then their eyes were opened to both of them, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves and made themselves coverings. And when they heard the voice of the Lord God, who was walking through heaven, in the coolness of the evening, Adam and his wife hid from the face of the Lord God among the trees of heaven. And the Lord God called Adam and said, "Adam, where are you?" He answered, "I heard your voice in heaven and I was afraid, because I am empty, and I hid myself." And God said to him, "Who told you that you are empty? Did you not eat from the tree from which I commanded you not to eat?" Adam said, "The woman you gave me to be with me, she gave me food from the tree and I ate." And the Lord God said to the woman, "Why did you do this?" And the woman said, "The snake deceived me and I ate." The Lord God said to the serpent, "Because you have done this, cursed be you among all the animals and among all the beasts of the field. On your belly you shall crawl, on dust you shall eat all the days of your life. I will put enmity between you and the woman. Between your seed and her seed it will crush your head, and you will prick its heel." And to the woman he said, "I will always multiply your troubles, especially during your pregnancy. In pain you will give birth to children. You will be attracted to your husband and he will possess you." And to Adam he said, "Because you listened to your wife and ate from the tree from which I commanded you, you shall not eat. Cursed will be the ground for you. You shall eat from it with difficulty all the days of your life. Your thorns and acorns will it bear for you, and you will feed on the grass of the field. In the sweat of your face you will eat your bread, until you return to the land from which you were taken, for you are earth and to earth you will return." And Adam named his wife Eve, which means life, because she was to be the mother of all living. Then the Lord God made for Adam and his wife garments of skin and clothed them. And the Lord God said, "Behold, Adam has become one of us, knowing good and evil. And now shall he stretch out his hand and take of the tree of life, and eat and live forever." That is why the Lord God took him out of the Garden of Eden, to work the ground from which he had been taken. And driving out Adam, he placed him around the Garden of Eden and placed cherubim and a flaming sword to guard the way to the tree of life.